Thank you. Thank you. We shall start our second panel. I'm Stefano Bertossi. I'm the Dean of the School of Public Health in Berkeley. You have all the curriculum of the four panel members. I would like to start here. Sylvia first. Her work, her personal work has to do with migration, and she's the president of the Colegio de Mexico, Silvia Giorguli. And now that we have a new administration, migration is a very, very important. Sylvia, could you describe the whole idea, not only migration, the way everybody thinks about it, but mobility, the movement of people between the two countries, not only Mexican migrants that go to the United States, but it is much more complex. Thank you, Stefano. I celebrate the initiative. It's important to attend this forum. Now, more than before, we should have a role calling upon the academic. And why should we talk about migration in a forum of health? Well, it is a very good moment to have a different approach of migration. What we're looking at is that we have been 10 years of change in the migration dynamics between Mexico and the United States. I want to take a concept that Patricia Gándara from UCLA used in a panel. She was studying about the students we share, and we can enlarge the concept of a new approach. What I would say is this: we are in a moment where Mexican migration to the United States is in the lowest point in the story of this century. The return has a constant flow with different features, and even migration is in the lowest point. There is a continuous exchange of population. 180,000 Mexicans go to the United States, and every year 200,000 people, population from the United States to Mexico. Although it's low, there's an important interchange. In the case of Mexico, since the end of the last century, we have the law of the double nationality. We have the components of double nationality that has the possibility of going back and forth, and we're seeing this with young people. They come to Mexico with the parents. They have been deported, or they come back on voluntary basis. And if we imagine, it will have a mobility process which will be very broad, and the possibility of following this exchange between these two countries. And this is a point in the case of this narrative. And then we have to do with the idea of vulnerability in migration. This situation is not new. We are discussing about the situation of the people that return, the conflict of insertion of people to schools. These are vulnerabilities that were there, and they accumulated to the new context. But we have to understand more this population. We're talking about migration in health. Some problems of health are related to, let's say, relationship, vulnerability, status of documentation, the topic of mental health, and the consequences of family separation. And another thing that is also mentioned, it is related with the former panel. Even though Mexican population in the United States is a population that is concentrated in labor ages, it is aging, this problem, chronic degenerative diseases should be discussed, and we could conclude in two levels. When they invited me to this panel, they said migration and rights. A part of migration and human rights, if we can separate it in the migration process, calls of an emergency on human rights related to risks to crossing the due process and the crossing and many other things. But there's another part that has to do with the binational vision, access to services, educational services, health services, portability that we shall see here, aspects such as identity accessing both sides, and this will define many of the insertion process of migrants and their families there or here. So this is what I like to summarize. Let us go back to migration because you touched many topics that have to do with